Hello, my name is Richard. I'm from Stephenville, Ohio. I have lived in Texas since the early 1980s. This is my first YouTube video ever. This response video to the recent rash of gay people suicides is being made to share my own experiences with anti-gay bullying, homophobia, and bigotry in the workplace, and how those can affect anyone at any age. I was 31 years old when this occurred. I am now 33. Abilene, Texas, Ely Street Call Center, October 23rd, 2008. This event took place at the Abilene, Texas, Ely Street Call Center. In this place, customer service people sit in their own personal cubicles and take calls from customers. Since I did have my own personal cubicle, like most everyone else did, I decided to put up some gay-friendly literature, pictures, and posters that I felt would make me more at ease with my coworkers in my environment. When the nighttime call center manager, who is still employed by this Abilene, Texas call center as of this particular video, saw my cubicle with my gay positive signs and messages, she in front of everyone bashed me for having those items up and told me to take them down. I did so I wouldn't cause a scene. After that, I left the call center shaking and in tears and drove home. As I was driving, the horror and emotional trauma took over, and I almost drove into a nearby creek. Thankfully, I didn't give in to those self-destructive emotions that were making themselves present because of what happened. Unfortunately, the emotional trauma did manifest itself through physical illness later on that night. Fortunately, I did find some support through the local parents, families, and friends of lesbians and gays PFAC chapter in the local Metropolitan Community Church. Even though the local PFAC chapter and the local MCC have been a help regarding these issues, there are still times where those feelings from that October afternoon still make their presence known and contribute to my uneasiness about being gay. The ironic thing is that some of the literature that I posted in my personal cubicle regarding gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people had to do with anti-gay hate crimes and how one can lessen their chance of being a hate crime victim, which to a certain extent was committed here, no matter how one may try to dissect it. One of the hate crimes mentioned in this particular piece of literature was a 1998 hate crime committed against Matthew Shepard. By having this document in my cubicle, I was accused by the same call center night manager who bashed me of exploiting the Matthew Shepard tragedy to promote some sort of homosexual agenda. And my response to this, I was no more or no less exploiting the tragedy of Matthew Shepard to promote a homosexual agenda than the call center nighttime manager for exploiting her position that promoted her homophobic feelings toward the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community. I was thinking about reporting this event to the headquarters of this call center, but I was fired a few months later for supposed misconduct regarding a separate situation. The person who was head of the inquiry of that situation in my firing was the same night manager who bashed me for my gay positive signs. Even though what happened was not right, the gay bashing, the discrimination, the night manager using her position to promote her own bigoted homophobic feelings toward the gay community, I have come to realize and remind myself through this experience that what I did was not wrong, that I was and am not the one with the issues regarding my sexuality. It's a night manager who had and still has issues with my sexuality, and that her hatred and her bigotry that she expressed for the GLBT community had and still has nothing whatsoever to do with me, but with herself and herself alone, and that there is nothing wrong with me when it comes to who I love and who I desire to be with. I am who I am supposed to be, every single cell of me. Thank you.